Lucas Euser here again with the Spider Tech powered by Planet Energy professional cycling team. We're here with Tyler Butterfield this morning and Miss Dotsie Bosch, another Spider Tech ambassador. Tyler and I were teammates back in 2007 on Slipstream Sports. So he was a professional cyclist along with me. He made the transition to Ironman a few years ago, and he recently placed second at the half Ironman in Boulder. And Tyler, what was the transition like?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's a good experience. It's very different, the cycling and the triathlon. For me, I'm suited more to the triathlon. I couldn't hang with Lucas. He left me in the dust. So he said to me one day, "What are you doing?" I'm a natural runner, so you don't really get to do that. I guess in cyclocross you do, but never done that.
I like to feel like I had a part in his success, so I'll take credit for this.
Everyone does. Everyone helps in a little way. It all helps the ball roll. But no, it's a great switch. It's fun. I like having the background in cycling. I came from triathlon, went to cycling for 4 years, and went back to triathlon. And it's a good experience. You learn, even though it's the World Championships, you learn not to stress. When you do 60, 70 bike races a year, you learn there's no point getting nervous the week leading into the race, because you have cycling. You have one every week. Like, you just spend half your life being nervous. So it's good. It's good to have that experience from cycling. Has helped me in triathlon.
It's perfect.
So you said that your running is really your strength, though. So did you run as a kid or through college, or?
I grew up running. My brother was a very talented runner, so
Oh, nice.
as growing up through high school in Bermuda, where I was born and raised, I'd come home and I would have won the school or the national championships, and my brother would be like, "What time did you do for the mile?" And he'd be like, "Oh, you're 10 seconds slower than me." So I'd win a race and I'd come home and it wasn't good enough. Well, it was, but my brother would always tease me. And both my parents were runners. My mom ran the U.S. Olympic trials for marathon.
We saw his mom out on the course this morning on a Leahy Drive.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, Mom!"
Yeah. She's still running. She likes to get out and do a run most mornings. And my dad was a runner. He did Hawaii back in '81. There was 2 that year. He got 7th, and he had the fastest run then, which was the run record at the time. I think the next year Dave Scott broke it, or later that year in '81 they had 2. They had one in February, one in October. That's when they made the switch to October, and someone might have ran faster in the later one, but he was one of the first to get that sort of 3-hour mark. He nailed that. So I grew up with running in my family. So.
Is your brother here cheering for you this week?
He's here cheering. Him, his wife, and his little daughter. They got T-shirts that say Team Butterfield.
Yeah.
With a few of the sponsors down it. So even if I'm out racing, I'm like, "Here, look, you can be on my marketing team." So it's a fun race. It's for triathlon. It's like the Tour de France of triathlon.
Yeah.
So.